fams, welcome to, I think, like my fourth attempt to record this little rant. Different from my normal content, I know, but I'm trying to figure out how to articulate this thing that's bugging me. Hopefully some other people will understand. Um, Hopefully you've watched. If not, please go watch it. I did a little short showing this little fake Lego graveyard scene that I made with just a few little things from the Dollar Tree. In total, I think I spent $7 to make this whole scene. The the make it blocks that they sell at the Dollar Tree now, in certain ways, this is gonna be weird to say, but I feel like they're starting to embody and capture the essence of what Lego used to be, but just isn't anymore. Because again, with this couple bucks, I got several small sets, put them together, made this scene, and I'm pretty happy with it. The only screw up was that one set was missing the sticker for the little figure's chest plate, or chest piece. So the guy in the back here, it just has a generic black chest instead of his little, the sticker that's supposed to go on there. But still, there's a good bit of heft to this. It feels substantial. The plastic quality has actually gone up. Things are holding together just fine. Overall, it's pretty decent. As well as you go, in that same aisle, and they're selling these boxes. Just the box, straight up, just the box, but it's $1. You get a little storage box. It's got 4 compartments inside. It's got studs all over the top, so it functions as a base plate. Lego doesn't even make these type of storage / base plate things anymore. I remember when I was a kid, that was always the cool thing that the cool kids had. Hopefully someone else remembers this. It was that table where it had this huge, 100 by 100 stud base plate on top. Might not have been that big, might have only been 50 by 50, but either way, it was big. And then you could take the base plate off of it, and it had this huge storage compartment inside for all your pieces. That was really cool. They don't make anything like that anymore. As well as, for $1, I got 100 generic bricks. Don't pay attention to the couple weird pieces up here in the brown section. Those are the leftover parts I didn't need from what I made the zombie scene out of. But, 100 different sized, different colored, just generic bricks for $1. And they work pretty well. Yes, I can tell this is a lighter plastic than actual Lego. I don't know if it's going to have the same longevity as Lego, because I have some Lego that these pieces were, in my dad's collection when he was a kid, and they still work just fine. We'll give these, 30, 40 years, see how well they last. But right off the bat, what was the problem with fake Lego? It didn't hold together, and even the few parts that would hold together, they stopped holding each other after 5 minutes. These hold together really well. And I've been just randomly sticking these things together and, taking them apart very regularly, literally just to do a stress test for a video. It's shockingly good for what it is. No, it's still not 100% the same quality as, real, genuine Lego. But it's pretty dang close. That's the scary part. I would easily give this 75%, maybe even 80% grade, versus Lego's 100. And it kind of bugs me in a way. Because what was the whole point of Lego coming out? You built things. You had fun, you used your imagination, you created things. Nowadays, first of all, 90% of Lego sets that come out now are licensed. And there's a problem with the licensed sets. I'll use this set to try to make my point here. I will say I like this set. I like this set a lot. There's a reason that it's part of just my desk nowadays. The little angry bees are fun. But here's the problem with this set. This is the only thing you can really do with this set. Now, can I move some of the elements around? Can I take this tree and put it here? Sure, whatever. I can still do some of the Lego thing with this. But at the end of the day, especially these, licensed sets are bad with this. You'll see that a lot of what's going on here, it's not constructed normally. It's made for a specific purpose. I'm stacking plates in weird shaped pieces that are really weird colors actually when you stop to look at them, in order to do a certain specific thing. And I'm talking about a Minecraft set here. Okay, Minecraft, an IP where the whole point is you use your imagination, you make stuff, you make whatever you want. That's why me, at almost 30 years old, still loves playing Minecraft. Because I can just sit down and relax. It is the single best stress reliever I've ever seen in my life. When they make a Lego set out of Minecraft, you still get all these weirdly specific things that basically can do one thing and one thing only. Are there some pieces I could take from here and do something else with? Yeah, obviously. But there's a whole bunch of pieces here also, like the whole mechanism to make the angry spinning bees here. As much as I love these little mad bees, it results in this whole section of Technic parts that I genuinely have not been able to figure out anything else I could do with them other than make this one mechanism. Credit where it's due. They do keep releasing periodically crafting boxes, as they call it with these sets, where it's just a whole bunch of pieces. Here's how you make a couple Minecrafty elements. Figure out the rest yourself. Those are great. Those are fantastic. That used to be the norm when you bought anything Lego. Okay, think back even to the original Lego Star Wars sets. You turn the box over, or even on the back of the instruction manual, and here was all these other weird things that you could build with the pieces from that set. Here's how you take apart Luke's X-Wing and you make a little battle station, or you make a speeder bike, or, just all kinds of weird things like that. The whole point was still, this is a Lego set. You do Lego things with it. Yes, it feels weird knowing that the plural of Lego is Lego. I really want to say Legos, but I will get crucified even worse online if I do that. But, that was the point, and that was still with their IPs. I remember getting just like a little Lego race car. I want to say that thing only had maybe like 35 parts to it or something like that. It was a very small, very simple set from like 25 years ago, which means it, I'm not talking small, simple like we have now. I'm talking small, simple then. It made a race car, but it still had, look at the back of the instructions. Here's pictures of other, different ways you can make a car. And that's just, it's so lost from Lego nowadays like, unless you buy a Lego Classic set, which is literally just them throwing a bunch of stuff in a box and calling it good, you don't get that same sort of multiple builds, have fun, create your own kind of vibe anymore compared to what they do now. Meanwhile, here in these silly Dollar Tree things, they've released these really, really neat, actually, little military sets, which, yeah, Lego, we can't release this, model of a plane we made because it's a warplane and we don't make war toys, except for, Star Wars and all the other, lines that we have that are based on battles and wars. But it's fake, so it's different. That airplane, that would have been too far. Yeah, sorry, no. But that aside, $1, you get this little tiny set. It's tiny. All 3 of these sets came with instructions, full instructions, to make a completely different set. Yes, the tank one showed you how to make 2 different tanks, but they went to the trouble of making 2 different tanks out of the same pieces. Lego doesn't even try to do that kind of thing anymore. So, I guess, I'm saying a lot of this fake Lego that you see at the Dollar Tree, especially, like I said, this Make It block, I want to say it's called. It's actually pretty decent. And B, in a weird way, it's capturing what Lego used to be. And what Lego seems to have forgotten was the point. So, partially me ranting about the fact that things aren't as good as they were when I was a child. But, seriously, Dollar Tree, cheap Lego should not actually be giving me more fun than real Lego does nowadays. Yes, real Lego. The quality is still here on this side. I'm not going to deny that. This is still better on a quality side. But not by much. It's weird to say that. But again, it feels like Lego really is just... they've lost the plot compared to what they used to be. And it bums me out to the point where obviously I went and made a ranty video online about it. I'm gonna spin my angry bees to let my own anger out, I guess. I don't know. This is a weird video, I know. But... yeah, it's just... it feels kind of like the end of an era now that the fake stuff is good. And Lego has frankly started losing a lot of its soul. So, just my 2 cents, I guess. Obviously, go in the comments, tell me I'm an idiot, tell me what your thoughts are, stuff like that. Believe it or not, I don't make videos like this. I don't make videos, period, just to put my 2 cents out there. I like to hear other people's 2 cents. So feel free to, call me an idiot and just, go to the comments. Call me an idiot. Tell me why I'm an idiot. I will read it. And if you make a good point, I'll probably agree with you. I think I'm an idiot most of the time anyway. So we're already on the same page there. But anyway, end of the day, go to the Dollar Tree and make yourself a cool little Halloween decoration. We'll end it there, I guess. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.